Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to another one of my outrageously amazing, insanely enlightening master keys of creation about how to be the unlimited master of creation that you truly are, to easily create and attract the joy, well-being, abundance, and freedom that you desire, and easily make your dreams come true. And you'll find tons of more self-empowering goodies to help you become a conscious, deliberate creator of reality on my website at ZaKaiRan.com and my podcast and YouTube channel, The Master Keys of Creation. All right, so here we go. Your mind is stronger than matter. Your mind and the power of thought and desire are infinitely more powerful than action. But combine mind plus action, now you have an absolutely unbeatable combination. Now, most people value action, control, motivation, manipulation, talent, and other physical attributes over anything else that is more etheric or spiritual or non-physical in nature. And there's nothing wrong with that because we are spirits having physical experiences. And we all came here to indulge in that delicious, joyful, physical, sensual adventure. But most people see themselves more as physical humans rather than non-physical spirits living in human physical bodies. But this physically biased perception limits them immensely because they miss out on their true, infinite, unlimited potential. And again, there's nothing wrong with that because we all came here to experience the contrast of limitation in comparison to our infinite power. And to experience the contrast of unwanted things because of the clarity it gives us about what we want, and then we can place our attention upon those things that we want and create them in our physical reality. And being physical is just plain fun, which is really the main reason we are all here as spirits, for the joy of being physical and the fun of creating physical things out of nothing but the desire for them. So we have established humanity's bias towards physicality and our desire to have fun in these bodies. And whether you ever remotely fathom your infinite creative power or not and align to that vibrationally and feel that or not, you can still have a really fun time being a physical human. And of course you gain lots and lots of soul experience or growth, whatever you want to call it. But if you want to really have some fun down here, well, you got to connect to your true unlimited power, which has very little to do with action and the physical world, even though we're in the physical world. Because your true unlimited power does not come from action or knowledge or magic or talent or looks or fitness or what you can accomplish or fame or riches, etc., or anything else in the physical world. Your true infinite unlimited power of creation comes simply from thought and focus, focusing on what you want. And the more positively, joyfully, and abundantly you can think and focus, the more fun you will have, because first, you will attract lots of fun things and fun money and fun people and fun nature and fun creativity and fun animals and fun friends and fun lovers, etc. But even more importantly, you will feel ecstatic and immensely self-empowered and immensely happy and creative and fulfilled. Or simply put, you will feel amazing and happy 24/7, which is all you really want anyway, because the purpose of life is joy. And you came here to have fun. And in this case, you feel great because you are vibrationally aligned to who and what you truly are as source. And you will never be more happy and feel more empowered and feel more satisfied and fulfilled than when you are in alignment with your own source. And you are heading towards your desires. Because your source is always focused on what's ahead, on what you want. Anytime you are focused in a purely positive, joyful, abundant way, you will feel your own source, your own higher self, so to speak, thinking and focused in the exact same positive ways as you. And as long as you maintain that positive focus on absolutely anything, you will feel your infinite source power. And you can literally create anything you desire. But anytime you stray from the path of pure positive focus and start heading down the proverbial dark path of judgment, helplessness, powerlessness, not good enough, unworthiness, there's a right way and I don't know what it is, victimhood, doubt, confusion, etc., and other limited bad feeling thoughts that are not your natural states of being, well, you will feel disconnected from your own purely positive, focused source self. You'll feel like God has abandoned you, so to speak, because you are thinking and focused in the complete opposite direction as God's source. And it's easy to know when you're doing that because you feel like crap. But the more you practice getting into and staying in alignment with pure positive thoughts, when you do get off track and are battling with, Darth Vader for a little while, well, you know how to get back on track very quickly by leaving the battlefield and focusing your attention on things that are easy to like, love, and appreciate, that you don't have to fight against and don't want to fight against. And then you're back on track, attracting more fun people, creatures, and situations, and opportunities, and synchronicities, etc. Now, back to our focus on mind power. We are all here to enjoy physical reality and being in physical bodies. But most importantly, we're here to turn our thoughts and desires into physical things. We're here to create new things from new creative desires, from new inspirations. We are here to create a new world based on those desires and our natural propensity to always desire improvement, because we all just want to have fun and have more fun and more fun and more fun. And when you combine positive, joyful, abundant alignment with inspired action, that's when you start really having fun, because you're being physical and spiritual at the same time. You're being an unlimited spiritual being fully in your limited physical body. And that's what you always intended to do when you decided to embark on this spiritual, physical journey. Because contrary to what religious-oriented humans typically believe, there is no actual separation between the physical world and the spiritual world. Or to use old world religious terminology, there is no real separation between you and God. Or to get more new agey, there is no separation between the physical human you and the non-physical source you. It only appears that way, especially when you're traveling down the proverbial dark path and feel separate from God, your own God source, and your true nature of joy, love, well-being, and abundance. And you don't have to do any physical thing or believe any spiritual beliefs or follow any rules or commandments or do anything to connect to the God source that you truly are. Because you always are the God source that you truly are. You don't ever separate from that. Except when you're thinking negative, limited thoughts. And that is the true essence of Buddhism and yoga and meditation. You don't have to do anything physically to find God. And contrary to what a lot of religious teachers teach, you don't need to deny or repress anything physically, such as your desires or your sexuality or any of that other kind of bullshit, to find God's source, because source is not out there somewhere that you've got to achieve or learn or become enlightened to find, source is within. You are source. Or you, again, to use old terminology, God is within. You are God. So to find this God source self, all you need to do is go within. Simple. All you have to do is nothing. Diddly squat. Because you don't get to source physically. Because source is not physical. Source, all it is non-physical. You don't need to do anything to find your source because you haven't lost it. You haven't separated yourself from it. You haven't done anything that separates you from source. Sometimes you feel separate from source because you're thinking in limited ways, but that doesn't actually mean that you're actually separate from source. Because your source self hasn't gone anywhere. It's always there within you. And it never separates from you for any reason. Even when you're being a judgmental dickhead, or, what you think is the wrong thing, your source never separates from you. So, who you truly are as source is always beaming pure positive joy and love 24/7, like a stoned, blissed out hippie on acid. And it never ever looks at or focuses on anything limited or negative in nature ever, 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 ever. Not you, not anybody else. I don't care what horrendous thing anybody does, your source never ever judges that behavior is wrong. Because those things are old news. They're not true. They've already been created. They're just a mask. They're just somebody's reaction, etc. Your source is only and always focused on the leading edge of creation, which is your pure positive desires and anything that is thriving and growing and expanding. And your source is only and always focused on your amazingness, your purity, your divinity, your pure joy, your pure love, and everyone else. Anything else is left to decay and die as part of the process of nature and creation. The source does not focus on what's already been created. The source focuses on what's going to be created, what we all desire to create. That's the leading edge of creation. And diversity, not uniformity, is the essence of this magnificent creation. You're not here to be a good little child who follows the rules and mimics what society and religions and politicians and everybody says that you should do and believe to keep them happy. And when you try to do that, when you try to keep everybody else happy and act in certain ways so that you belong and you don't stand out and so people approve of you, etc., etc., well, you'll feel disempowered because your source doesn't ever follow the status quo. Your source is only and always thinking new thoughts and desiring new things. Doesn't care about current reality. So when you follow other people's rules and guidance and expectations and demands and desires, you'll feel helpless and powerless and trapped. You'll feel a lack of freedom. You'll feel like you're other people's slaves, so to speak. But when you follow your own divine guidance and you focus on pleasing yourself rather than others, that's when you will feel the pure ecstasy of your unlimited power. The unlimited power of your source. And that's when you are fully empowered to create whatever you desire. And the universe is 100% unconditionally busy bringing all of your fun desires to you without hesitation. So when you have a desire for something, don't do what the humans do, which is to immediately jump into action and try to make it come true. Yet, the optimal creation procedure is alignment first, thinking first, focus first, positive focus, delicious excitement about your desire, and then take inspired action. But only inspired action, not desperate action. Inspired action only comes from alignment to your source and alignment to your joyful, abundant nature. And when you combine alignment with inspired action, not only do you get what you want and have a lot of fun playing with those things that you wanted, but you have a ton of fun on your journey of creating those fun desires into physical reality. And that's why you came to planet Earth. Not to have the journeys in your garage or in the house or in your bed, but you came here for the fun of creating those journeys and putting that car in your bed and putting that house on the land and putting that lover in the bed. And that's what you're here for, the adventure. The adventure of creation, the fun of adventure, the joy of adventure, the joy of creation, not the stuff. Because you can't take the stuff with you, as they say. You can't take the money with you. But you can still have a lot of fun with that money and with that stuff. Stuff comes and goes, and people come and go, and money comes and goes, and success comes and goes. But the experiences and the memories and the empowerment and the growth and the fun memories and experiences of creating those fun things stays with you forever. Those fun experiences you had with those fun people, those stay with you forever. So I hope you enjoyed my podcast. Your mind is stronger than matter. And it helped you and continues to help you as you listen to it again. Remember and put into joyful practice and practical use your own infinite, unlimited creative power that you have to create the joy, love, riches, goodies, friends, lovers, well-being, abundance, and freedom that you desire. So if you did enjoy this, and I know you did because it was outrageously amazing and empowering, please share it with your friends. Bless them with these amazing teachings. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or my podcast channel, The Master Keys of Creation. Come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com for lots more self-empowering, supportive goodies to help you stay in alignment with your amazing, true, divine nature and create and attract what you want for the fun of it. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success and joy and fun and abundance-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. And thanks again for watching this video or listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation. And of course, remember to make life a holiday. Woohoo!